Today we have, this is a chocolate mint tea in a new cup given to me by my brother-in-law Glenn. Thanks Glenn, appreciate it. So as many of you guys know, I had an accident at work and I ended up getting a piece of metal embedded in my eye. After getting it removed, my eye's a lot better now. Everything's almost 100% back to normal. But that gave me the idea that today's Mug Up Monday will be focused on eyes. So that's what we're going to talk about, some cool things about eyes from different animals around the world. And the first one is going to be the domesticated house cat, or just small cats in general. Their pupils are actually vertical. And the point of having a vertical pupil gives them better depth perception because they live closer to the ground and they live in a vertical environment. So unlike us who are bipedal and we stand kind of tall, we get to see around and over things. They don't have that luxury, so their world is vertical because of everything being so close to the ground and grass and everything else. So having these slits allows them to focus on prey or any threats or anything like that. They can focus in on it, and you'll see if you have a cat when they're playing and stuff, sometimes those slits will get real narrow and they're focused in on what they're playing on, and that's what they're doing. So so I just learned that the large cats like lions and tigers, well, I wouldn't say I just learned, but I was well into adulthood when I found this out, that large cats like lions and tigers, they don't actually have slit pupils like house cats and domesticated cats. They actually just have round eyes and pupils like us because they are taller and they're able to see over most things. They're not forced to walk through the grasses and stuff like that. The colossal squid. The colossal squid has the largest eyes of anything on Earth, with their lens being the size of an orange. The colossal squid, their eyes are forward facing, and they have the ability to work like binoculars, and they can see extremely long ranges in the water. And they have what's called photophores in their eyes, which work similar to like high beams basically on a car. It helps reflect light back out so that then they can see better. It just kind of amplifies the light so they can see when they're in the dark ocean waters. They can use light from other organisms that produce light to help them see as well. So. And the next set of eyes that we're going to talk about is on goats. Goats are actually one of my favorite animals. I just think they're really interesting and really cool. But if you ever looked at a goat's eyes, their pupils are actually slit horizontally. They're not vertical like house cats, and they're not round. They're slit horizontally. What this does is this allows them to have a much greater field of view. For instance, humans, our field of view is 160 to 210 degrees depending on the individual. Goats, on the other hand, their field of view is 320 to 340 degrees. So they can almost see all around them completely. And that allows them, because they are normally their prey, right? So that allows them to have a much broader view around them, so they can look out for potential threats. So the last set of eyes we're going to talk about are on starfish. A lot of people don't know that starfish, they have eyes, but their eyes are more simplistic, and they have usually they have one eye on the end of each tentacle. Now these simplistic eyes are called ocellis, and they are one of the most simplistic type of eyes in nature. It doesn't give them actual vision. It allows them to sense the difference between light and dark. This allows starfish to stay in the areas where their food source, like crustaceans and that, are more abundant, which would be closer to the shoreline. So when a starfish is moving into deeper water and it starts to get darker, they know they're heading in the wrong direction. So they're more likely to stay around their food source, and they just got to basically be able to detect light for that to happen. Well, thank you for watching another Mug Up Monday. If you guys don't mind, keep my dad in your thoughts and prayers. He currently just went through surgery yesterday, and he will, which is my today. He's in there right now getting his kidney taken care of and stuff because he had some kidney stones, and there's some other issues going on there, but we won't get into that. I just would like to ask you guys to send some good vibes and some good thoughts and prayers towards my dad, and thanks again, and I appreciate the support as always, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.